All right, guys, we're here. Hope you're doing great. So, big news today. We reached 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and this really means a lot to me. It just shows me that some of the videos been really helpful. I've been getting great feedback, so I'm super happy. Thank you all so much for helping me to grow the channel. Stay tuned because I'm going to be posting more lessons, tone-related videos, and also maybe some production videos as well. I've been getting some questions on how I put the demos together, for the Helix presets, how I compose and all that. So maybe these are some videos that I can record to show you guys what's the process that I do for putting these tracks together. So yeah, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. And to celebrate the 2,000 subs, I want to show you today an arpeggio that you can add to your playing that I think it's going to be super useful. Okay, the arpeggio that we're going to be looking at is an A minor 9 arpeggio that goes like this. Okay, we're going to play in the key of A minor. And if you're familiar with the cage system, you can see this as an A minor shape. Okay? And it goes like this. So you're going to start on the A string, 12th fret, hammer to the 15th fret, and then 14th fret on the D, and I'm playing down, down, okay? And then 12th fret on the G string, up on the 16th fret of the G, and then pull off to 12. Okay? And then you're going to play a downstroke on the 14th fret of the G, okay? And then down on the 13th of the B, and down on the 12th of the high E string. Okay? And then you're going to play an up on the 15th fret of the high E string. Okay, so slow, it goes like this. But if you play it faster, okay, and the way up, well, actually the way down, you're gonna play a pull off. You're gonna just do it pull off, and then up, up, pull off, up, up, pull off. Okay, so don't forget the tabs are available for you guys to download, so you can go ahead and download that, okay? But after that, okay, we're not gonna be playing the arpeggio just, up and down. We're gonna add a phrase to it as well. So you're gonna play it up, as we just did. Okay, and then you're gonna slide with your 4th finger to the 12th fret of the high E. Okay, now this is adding something else. So this is not just playing the arpeggio. We're just trying to make a phrase here, okay? So you're gonna play that. Pull off to the 8th fret on the high E. Okay, and then hammer the 10th fret. Okay? And then 4th finger, 12th fret on the B. And then 8th on the high E again. And then you're going to play 10, 12 on the B string. And then you can play the 8th fret on the B, and then 10th fret on the B as well, okay? Just so you end that phrase. Okay, so all we did here was take an arpeggio, okay, adding the 9th to give it a bit of more of a color, and then sliding to a 3 notes per string pattern, really, from this shape here. Okay? Now I'm gonna apply to a backing track so you guys can hear how it sounds, and I'm gonna leave the link for this backing track in the description. This is a backing track that I composed for my other YouTube channel called Jam Tracks for Days, okay? So make sure to check that out as well. Let's check it out now. Right, so that was just a little something for you guys to hear how it sounds. I tried to emphasize the phrase, the arpeggio, using that 3 notes per string pattern quite a bit, so you guys can hear it in practice. So I think that's it. Thank you guys so much again for sticking around and supporting my work. It really means the world to me. And stay tuned, and I'll see you very soon. Take it easy.